Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. Time for some more Slice goodness, I'm sure. Some West Coast IPA. One of my favorite styles of beer in the entire world. Probably my favorite style of beer, West Coast IPA. Slice is Lincoln, California, and this is called Blinding Sunrise. And this label art is awesome. This reminds me, it kind of reminds me of, I don't know what this reminds me of. This reminds me for some reason of the E Honda background in Street Fighter. I don't know why. It just does. So, it says Slice Beer Company presents another 2020 takeout beer. They've been shut down this entire time, so everything's been takeout. It says Pure Nelson Hop Sunny West Coast IPA. I think this is 3 different crops of Nelson. It is 7% alcohol by volume. Blinding Nelson hops create a sunny, crispy West Coast IPA. Beer comes courtesy of my man Jared. I appreciate you, bro. And it was canned on November 5th. Time of recording, 8 days in the can. If you guys have paid attention to my Slice reviews, they are quickly becoming one of my favorite beers or breweries in all of the land. It's funny, like I upload Slice reviews and not a lot of views happen on them, which is fine. It's no big deal for me, but you guys are sleeping on Slice, and you shouldn't. They make fantastic beer. So let's get into this one. I'm excited. I love Nelson hops. I love clear beer, and look at that. It is crystal clear. Holy smokes. I can see that the print from the glass right through it. We're using our Slice proper glassware because beer tastes better in proper glassware. Finger of bright white head. It is dissipating rather quickly. There's some bubbles that you can see in the glass. But it looks like a West Coast IPA. I don't know what it looks like on camera, but it is bright yellow, straw yellow, pale yellow. So I could smell that as soon as I opened it. It smells awesome. Shove our nose in it. Oh, this is like, sometimes Nelson can be fruity for me. This combines like the Nelson Funk with Nelson Fruit. It is a gooseberry bomb, Craig. What's a gooseberry? Anybody know? You're a liar if you say you do. Except for UK people. I've talked to people in the UK. They know what gooseberries are. People in the US, not a chance. This is bright. It's got this rad, like it's like sweet tropical fruits, and it even offers like a little bit of like an orange kind of citrus vibe to it. But it's funky, it's earthy, it's dirty. But it has a nice sweetness. That might be the malts that we're smelling. But it's not crazy. Like sometimes Nelson can get to where it's like, whew, it gets like, I mean, I've talked about like joking around, like when, you know, someone's feet smell, or like you smell really like stinky cheese. Like Nelson can do that for me sometimes. This is bright tropical fruity. Yeah, citrusy, like even a little bit of grapefruit in there. So let's go and taste it. Jared, cheers. Thanks, bro. Yeah, that's Nelson. Oh, that is so good. Wow, that is clean. That is a clean 7% beverage. I love it. That tropical fruitiness that you're smelling carries over to the taste, but you're getting those awesome, intense, earthy Nelson like flavors. It's dusty. Like when I say earthy, like they'll ask me that, like, what do you mean by earthy? It's hard to describe. Like, think of like when you walk outside when it's raining, that smell that you get when it's just like wet outside. That's what I get from earthy. Or like if you have a garden in your backyard and you've ever like, you know, tended to a garden, you smell soil. It's got like that soil thing. But the tropical fruits in this is awesome. It's like bright citrus tropical fruits. I don't think I wouldn't be able to pick out what tropical fruit I'm tasting. But it's just that generic tropical fruit sweetness that's awesome. This is a West Coast IPA, but it doesn't get crazy intense with bitterness. It doesn't get crazy like dank. A lot of times with West Coast IPA, it can get like resinous. It can get like high, you know, these guys will, I don't think it says the IBUs on it, but West Coast IPA will be like high, especially California. Well, they're Northern California, but Southern California, like, when people are brewing beers in that style, they can get crazy, intensely bitter, dank, like really wreck your palate. Think like old school, like Stone. green flash, that kind of stuff. This doesn't do that. It's soft on your palate. It's crisp. It's light. Flies right off. It's really, really dry, which makes it chuggable for 7%. It's just so easy drinking. It's crazy because it's cold outside. It's cold. It's overcast. Like it's going to be rainy again. But this is just really refreshing right now. It's fantastic stuff. I love it. Love, love, love that awesome balance between tropical fruits, citrus fruits, and then that intense, earthy, dirty thing. Even like a kind of sweet, vinous, kind of grapey thing. I always say that with Nelson too. Think like white wine, kind of spritzy, bright kind of a thing that you get from that. And it works great. It balances out nicely. It's just an absolute fantastic beverage. So we'll leave it at that. Another winner from Slice, another awesome West Coast IPA. If you love Nelson, you will love this beer. So that is Blinding Sunrise from Slice Beer Company in Lincoln, California. If you guys have had it, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys very soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.